an enriching opportunity to witness works deeply influenced by Indian mythology, spiritual belief system, and the scenic and architectural beauty of India. From powerful references to Shiva and Shakti and the presence of like the Indian goddesses and God also, Mahalakshmi to evoke, and it is very much evocative, the depictions of the Taj Mahal and the timeless beauty of Banaras Ghat and its fruitions. These works reflect a profound engagement
and especially fitting setting for this new chapter. Contemporary Russian art, particularly when shaped by an artist who harmoniously combines modern techniques with the discipline and grace of the classical school, has much to offer an audience to thoughtful and engaged as that of the city. I'm confident that the works presented here will be received with genuine interest, admiration and reflective appreciation. Allow me to extend my warmest congratulations on the opening and to convey my sincere wishes for continuous success. Ladies and gentlemen, I fully joined for these words for our ambassador, and I wish you an enjoyable visit to this remarkable exhibition. Thank you very much.
Pleasure to have you here. What do you have to say about Nika?
You know, it's very different from what I expected. I expected a lot of Russian work, explaining it to India, bringing it to India. But I see that he's very impressed with Indian mythology. You know, he's got Saraswati, he's got all the Ganeshas and things. So I'm very impressed with that, and I wonder how much this has influenced him in real life. If the Hindu philosophy has penetrated into his mind, and is he willing to live by that also? I haven't met him yet. I'm waiting to meet him and ask him this question myself.
And what do you have to say about how he's effortlessly blending technology and art together?
How?
He's effortlessly blending art and technology together.
Well, everyone is doing it these days, and I love the way that he's done that floral mobile, for instance. And I'm not an artist, but I do write and I appreciate art. And I know all the artists in my country. I have seen art in foreign countries also, and it's so different. It's all changing so much. As I said, you know, there's so much of Indian influence. Has he been to India? Does he know India? Has he studied at least the Amarchitra Kathas, if nothing else? You know, so it's interesting to see how this work is and how the people accept it.
Thank you, it's a pleasure. Just look center.
Prakash sir, it's a pleasure to have you here. What would you like to say about Nikas's works over here?
I am really amazed by looking at Nika's work of art, and what I find is real sort of a confluence of Indian culture and Russian culture. All his works, I can see that impression of Indian spirituality which he has imbibed in his work. And I am really happy to be here for this inauguration of his show in Mumbai, NJMA. I am really complimenting NJMA for organizing such shows. This kind of shows really goes beyond art and culture, but it brings people together. So I think this is a very important exhibition which everybody should see, because it will give us an idea of how Russia and India are together culturally as well as historically also. All my best wishes for Nika's exhibition. I was also very fortunate to exhibit my artworks in Russia, and I am so proud that the Indian artists who exhibited in Russia, they were also appreciated in the similar fashion which Nika's work is being appreciated in Mumbai and Delhi as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What is special
special about his art is the fact that he makes you, it's both a mixture of the real and the surreal. So when you're looking at the art, you are not only looking without, but you're also looking within. The art speaks to you, it makes you introspect with what it is saying to you specifically. And that is characteristic. If you go in front of any painting here, you will notice that the first time you will look at the visual and you will see, oh, there's an elephant, oh, there's a goddess, oh, there's a palace. But beyond that, the eye takes you right inside the painting and then it makes you turn back and then takes you on a journey with it. And that I think is extremely special about his work.
And what I've noticed is how effortlessly he's blending technology with art. So what would you like to say about the same?
Well, that I think is exceptional considering we are talking of an artist who is, he has been around since the Soviet era. And for somebody who has seen it all, like the Tsar's rule had ended, the United Soviet Socialist Republic was around, from then he's been around and he's continuously adapted his work. So he's not only limited himself to painting on canvases, using other mediums like most artists, traditional mediums is what media is what I'm talking about. But if you look at what he's done here, he's managed to use AI, he's managed to use technology. So his art is also reaching out across demographics, which is one of the reasons why you will notice that from 8 to 80, his art seems to connect with everybody.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure. For bringing this beautiful exhibition to Mumbai. How did NGMA decide to collaborate with an artist like Nikas?
This is like the motive and vision of NGMA to make NGMA a space which is home to all the culturally rich and famous artists. And for us, like Nikas, he has been awarded the National Artist from Russia, and recently his exhibition, the same exhibition, happened in New Delhi when the President of Russia visited him. So it's like the wonderful opportunity for National Gallery of Modern Art also to present his rare artworks for the audience of Mumbai. And for the first time, like he is some of the artist who works with the core of the art. He is not influenced by the outer layers of the different activities of the contemporary arts going on. He is very much the real artist who focuses on the deep connection with the place and also the spiritual aspects also. Like you can see the backside, there are two important paintings. And his influences with the Indian ritualistic and spiritual side. Like Shiva Shakti is on the right side and the left there is Shiva. So he has been deeply influenced by the culture of India. So it's like it's for him also and for National Gallery of Modern Art also a place where we are representing his artworks first time for the audience of Mumbai. And here you can see it's like the amalgamation of the handwork also and the digital aspects also. Like for the first time also we are seeing the use of artificial intelligence as well as also the digital aspects coming together. So for the audience, it will be a wonderful opportunity to experience it.
Thank you, ma'am.